Hello, everyone. I just wanted to, on a Friday afternoon, this is the first weekend that we were not able to celebrate Mass publicly. So just wanted to come and give you a few pointers, give some thoughts and ideas about how do we make this Saturday or this Sunday, this weekend sacred, even when we're not able to come to Mass. I'm very blessed here. We've got a home altar set up where I've been streaming Mass the last couple of days so that you can watch online at home and participate in the prayers of the church through that. And that's perhaps a great suggestion. Have a sacred space in your home while we're not able to come to Mass right now. You can still set up something, maybe not this elaborate, but have a corner in the house, have a corner in your living room, a corner in your kitchen, some place in a formal place where you gather together as a family to pray. My mom has a little shrine. She's a part of the Schoenstatt movement. She has a little shrine at home where she sits down and says her evening prayers, and Dad knows that that's what she does, so he lets her alone during that time. So, and if I think trying to make Sundays keep that sacredness to Sunday, even when we're prevented in a time like this from coming to Mass. So watching Mass, whether it's my stream, whether it's there's so many other streams. In some ways you can make a virtual pilgrimage, and you can watch different Masses to see what other priests are doing, what other places are happening. Our cathedral from St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, they're streaming Mass. From different parishes around the archdiocese, just look for different places that celebrate Mass and participate as you would if you were at Mass. Dress up, fast, make your Eucharistic fast for the hour before. Do all the motions, do as much as you can, especially if you have little kids. They're going to follow what you're doing in the ways that you're interacting with Mass. So treat it as if you are at Mass, because you are at Mass the best way that we can do it today. And I was talking with a brother priest earlier this afternoon, and we were talking about not just what to do now, but we're thinking about what we're going to do that first Sunday back when we can celebrate Mass together as a community. And it struck me as we were talking that I'm looking forward to that Mass even today, even if it's just been a week so far. I'm looking forward to that Mass as much as I was looking forward to my first Mass as a priest. And when I said that, when I thought about that, I started to tear up a little bit, because it's not the same not having Mass without you. It's great to be able to celebrate Mass here with the two seminarians that are living with me right now, but it's not the same without you. And how joyful, how excited I'm going to be able to welcome you back to the church on that first Sunday, whenever it is, that first time that we can have Mass, whenever that happens. I know I'm looking forward to that. And what's going to help you look forward to that is keeping Sundays sacred, reading the scriptures together. Yeah, I'm going to offer a full homily here from this chapel, but also reading the scriptures, dialoguing with your family, dialoguing with one another, walking through the scriptures with your children, if you have children, spending that time in prayer, saying a rosary together, doing these things. The Lord has given this time for us to slow down and to take a breather from the hectic pace of life. And I know I'm trying to take the best advantage I can of that by slowing down, spending more time in prayer, entering into what we can do, the prayers of the church, and just really taking my time with the liturgy, the hours. The Psalms this week have just really cut me to the heart and just invited me to slow down. And maybe this is the Lord's invitation to our world, to slow down, to know that He's with us always, and to just take some time to reflect on that presence. And the best time to do that, Sunday morning, the day of the resurrection. This coming Sunday, we have the man born blind, to see Jesus' presence still within our midst. Even though we can't come to church, even though we may have to pray in a different way, He's still there. And when we're able to come back, spending those Sundays, spending daily time, spending time in quiet, that's going to help us with that anticipation and grow in thirst for the Lord in the Eucharist. And what's it going to be like that first time we're able to receive Jesus again. I know I'm looking forward to giving him to you again, and I can't wait, and I hope that you continue to thirst for his presence all the more. Please be assured of my prayers for you, prayers of the seminarians for you. A secondary intention I have at every Mass is pro popolo, for the people of God, for my parishioners, for the people who will be watching these videos. And I can't wait to celebrate Mass with you again, not just here, not at this altar, but at the altar in the church, which is always a poor facsimile of the altar that awaits us in heaven. And that's where we're going. Not coming back to this place, not coming back to the altar in the church building, but where we want to get is the altar in heaven. And we can use this time where we're not able to get to an earthly altar to increase our thirst for the heavenly altar. God bless, and I'll talk to you again soon.